defending our country against evil jihadis. He's a warrior of truth, such a patriot. Oh my God.
Welcome, fellow infidels. I am Gadi Adelman. A couple of different things came out in the news this week that really have to make you wonder, makes me wonder, about the sanity of the people running our current administration. Beyond any sense of logic, President Obama and the Obama administration have decided to formally recognize the Muslim Brotherhood. Yeah, you heard me right, the Muslim Brotherhood. That wonderful group of guys that spawned off organizations like Hamas, the PLO, Al-Qaeda, you know, the Muslim Brotherhood. They're a great group of guys. Now, back in January, when President Obama was demanding that then President of Egypt, Hosni Mubarak, step down, I said that the Muslim Brotherhood was waiting 60 years for an opportunity like this, and they are not going to let it slip by. But our administration and people within the administration kept saying, no, 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 the Muslim Brotherhood is not going to rise out of this. They have nothing to do with this reform movement. They have nothing to do with the uprising in Egypt. They don't even have a political party. Well, they established a party in Egypt, and of all names, they chose the Freedom Party. Now, just this week, Hillary Clinton said the following: "We believe, given the changing political landscape in Egypt, that it is in the interests of the United States to engage with all parties that are peaceful and committed to nonviolence, that intend to compete for the parliament and the presidency. And we welcome, therefore, dialogue with those Muslim Brotherhood members who wish to talk with us." Peaceful and nonviolent. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. The Muslim Brotherhood's stated goal is Islamic world domination. Okay, fine. In February, the National Director of Intelligence, James Clapper, said that the Muslim Brotherhood was a largely secular group and they were nonviolent. Not 2 hours before he made that statement, the former head of the Muslim Brotherhood from Egypt said on Australian television that their main primary aim was to establish an Islamic state in Egypt with Sharia being the basis. Yeah, and we all know how nonviolent Sharia law is. Now, as if this wasn't bad enough, in case you didn't know, the Muslim Brotherhood does not recognize Israel, but now the United States is going to recognize the Muslim Brotherhood. Speaking of Israel, second item on the agenda is this. This came out in the news this week. From the Department of Homeland Security, Office of the Inspector General, supervision of aliens commensurate with risk. Well, in addition to the terrorist watch list screening that ICE uses, ICE is the Immigration Citizenship Enforcement under Department of Homeland Security. In addition to the terrorist watch list, they use something called TAC, or a third agency check, which is to screen aliens from specifically designated countries that have shown a tendency to promote, produce, or protect terrorist organizations or their members. Okay. North Korea was taken off the list. Israel was added. Let me say that again. Countries that have shown a tendency to promote, produce, or protect terrorist organizations or their members, and Israel is now on this list. Now, all but 5 countries on this list are either Islamic countries or they have a majority Muslim population. The other 5 countries have had serious internal problems with Muslim terrorist groups. But if you go to page 18 of this list, where they actually list the countries, this will give you an idea who Israel is sharing this list with. Afghanistan, Algeria, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Djibouti, Egypt, Eritrea, Indonesia, Iran, Iraq, Israel, Jordan, Kazakhstan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Libya, Malaysia, Mauritania, Morocco, territories of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, Oman, Pakistan, Philippines, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, Tajikistan, Thailand, Tunisia, Turkey, Turkmenistan, the United Arab Emirates, Uzbekistan, and Yemen. Yeah, Israel really needs to be on this list, especially, with all those crazy Israeli suicide bombers running around. The Muslim Brotherhood is now going to be formally recognized by the U.S. government, and Israel is a sponsor of terrorism. Really makes you wonder about the people in this administration. We can't afford 4 more years of this, people. Be careful out there. Watch out for all those Israeli suicide bombers. Till next time, America Akbar.